So I would have loved to have gotten some additional scrap, but it looks like we're just going to have to deal with it. Okay, so I am going to attack you. And they have the same scary halberd beam I have. In fact, I don't have enough shields to totally negate the damage. So we're going to try and do this as best we can. Cloak what we need to cloak. Gotta wait for this. So as a miss, that's good news. That was also lucky. I would have loved to have taken down their halberd beam. I'm going to need level 2 shields pretty soon, I think, so we're going to go ahead and cloak and try and delay getting halberded because it's getting pretty close to charging. So they got a little ingy douche. And I've got a guy who's suffocating because there's no power to the oxygen system. Good crew management, man. So I'm probably going to get halberded once. Yeah, that stinks. But I'll live. I think I can manage it alright. Because I'm kind of at the mercy of what my mini beam decides to do. At least then they're not repairing their piloting, so I've really got to see if I can cloak in time. Nope. So taking more hits than I'd like, but that's why I like my halberd beam. So 1 fuel, 27 scrap. No stores nearby, so we are in fact going to repair some of our people who got hurt. So Yaws, Ferry, get in here, hug time in the med bay. Everybody's happy except for the part of our ship that has space air venting out. So Jones can stay right there. Actually, Jones, I'm going to put you in cloaking. And then maybe we can bust out the halberd beam here in a minute. I'm actually going to go here, because I don't want to get cornered and then have the rebellion come up on me. Okay, so, guess who notices me? Oh, that's lovely. I actually now have to use... I don't have a choice. Okay. Because I cannot actually break their shields with my other layout. So, into the crappy weapon systems we go. Please don't damage my ship too much. I'll be cloaking out of some stuff in just a minute. Get you. In fact, we'll go ahead and get you guys. Try and get him funneled over here. Whew. Just worried about that. Oh boy, gotta pause here. So I was worried about that 3-shot hitting me, because 15% 3 times is not odds I like to play. So we're venting air like crazy. We're going to see if we can get 2 shots to hit. Good. So how far can I reach with the halberd beam? I'm pretty sure I can hit 4 systems. Good. So we're in a much better position now than we were. Just gotta make sure we keep venting the air out of here. You're headed the wrong way. In fact, I think it's safe to say that you're gonna die. So he is repairing the dickens out of this. Well, that's fantastic. Now that we have no O2 system. Well, let's see what we can do. It's kind of a tough hit. Now we're just going to do as much hull damage as we can do to you. Don't die, guys. There's two of you here. Dodge this next burst laser as best we can. There we go. That was a very panic mode sounding alarm. So that is that for this ship. You're dead. Thank you. We get 38 scrap for our trouble. We get to heal our guys, unless there's a repair place next to us, and there isn't. We're going to go ahead and up our reactor one more time. Our next focus is on shields. It's going to be shields to level 2, then cloaking to level 3. See there, the mini beam isn't going to do me a world of good just by itself. Or just with this, because I have to do something to crack down the shields. I didn't really have a lot of opportunities to do that. But we at least are in a pretty good position. Let's see, how much do I need power-wise? Let's go ahead and get one shield power up. And we'll just take on this ship. Okay, so an automated scout is exploring the beacon. You attempt to hide behind a nearby moon. Well, that's fantastic. Hello, moon. Let me hide behind you. And worst part is it's trying to escape. And worst part, too, is that there's drone control. For those of you that don't know, drones are a very dangerous thing for this type of ship. I do not like fighting drones at all. But at least we have the halberd beam now, so I'm not pigeonholed into what I can and can't fire on. With the mini beam, I'd have to be targeting certain systems. The halberd beam, I should be able to hit these three. Should is the operative word. Come on, there we go. So, FTL still charging. I don't know if I'm going to get it in time. As long as we don't get the jump imminent message, we should be okay, but I will be starting from the pilot room this time. There we go. So back the other way. So now you're not gonna shoot me from the sky. Lovely. As long as that's not a two-firing heavy laser. Which it could be, and that would be scary, but it's not. So we can just go ahead and hit these systems as well. So even take down some shields. So I'll let my shield guy level up a little bit since I don't need to cloak out of all this. Like, oh, so you're repairing yourself now. Okay. Or you're just switching power, where power can be switched. But you're about to take heavy damage. Because now you have no shields. And this is why I love the halberd beam. It does a ton of damage. Whew, automated reloader. That is a fantastic pickup. I will take my weapons loading 15% faster. That is a great addition for a cloak-based ship. Not as good as stealth weapons with my dual laser knocking down some of my stealth link, but it's good stuff. So we have 2 shields. We just need some reactor power to support them. For now, we can base that just on what weapons we find. So hopefully this is a peaceful distress beacon, or someone who maybe needs some fuel or something. Yeah, there we go. 2 fuel. We've been stranded. So we give them the fuel, and they give us a ton of scrap. So, is there a store near us? Yes. We're gonna hit that store first. Okay. So I don't really need a lot, and I don't want to sell. Well, I'm going to go and sell the mini beam. Actually, it's a good one power weapon, but the halberd beam's going to be doing the same business. I'm going to need to pick up some things that'll eventually crack. So let's get some repairs. Let's get some food. So I just bought them out. Maybe spent a little more than I should have, but we just need to get 50 scrap for our next shield upgrade. So aid the civilian ship, that's a no-brainer, even if we're about to get boarded and missiled all to hell. And they're, of course, attacking our cloaking. So you ask me, what's the good news? There is no good news. Oh my god. Especially when you leave your guy in there. Okay, so we kind of mismanaged that. But hopefully we can not get hit here. Good. Well, we can still halberd beam you. Maybe, just maybe, take down some shields and weaponry here. So now I've just got to hope my shields hold and good things happen. So see, I'm funneling them just all around. So 1 damage again. Okay. Not playing that way this time. I'm just going to go like this. Close our doors because we're set. And our weapon system just got smacked in the face. That sucks. That was a really good shot. In fact, F that, I'm not gonna... I should have jumped to the store. Well, that was bad. That was very poorly done on my end. So we are just gonna try and get the hell out of here as soon as possible. So, cloak. Yeah, I can't imagine doing that any worse. So my weapons are on fire, my FTL's not charging, and it just got damaged. Can you say, awful job? I got an ion bomb somewhere. So here are my 2 max health people. You guys have max health. We'll have oxygen in there in just a minute. Get you guys on the weapon systems. Oh god, we're gonna get a big missile. Oh, damn. Okay. How about let's just get out of this fight. So they stop my doors. Is that 2 ion bombs? No, I can't cloak now. Oh shit. At least I dodged. At least I have shields. Come on. Just let me jump out here. That's going painfully slow. Store up here. Okay, so what else of my ship is on fire right now? Burst laser 2. That would be a great weapon that I will not be able to buy. And maybe if I hadn't bungled up those last 2 bits of combat, maybe could have gotten it. But I get to lick my wounds here. I'll be okay. So they ioned my doors. We got... oh, shit. Our oxygen system is down again. That must have been what they firebombed. So oxygen's back up. Cloaking's back up. We'll go ahead and repair you guys. So that was an interesting turn of events. I hate saying it, but I guess I got a little cocky there, thinking that I could take on stuff. And this game is a good way of keeping you honest sometimes with that. Where there's still some challenges that maybe you think you can beat, maybe you think you can outskill, but it just takes one good hit to your 4-power weapon systems, and everything goes to crap. So let's see here. Who's our shield guy? I don't know if we still figured it out. I guess it's Kapitzik because of the Jones is our sort of adequate repair guy. We actually don't have that many jumps we can make before the end of this. I'd kind of just rather get out of here. Now I've got to attack you to try and get something out of this. And I'm going to try and get cute with my cloaking here. So where are they this time? We're just going to play this the old-fashioned way. Just see what we can do about hitting them like this. And before our shields die, before we die, let's cloak out of that missile. Easy. So 1 damage should be enough to do something fun here. Though they would hit my shields, wouldn't they? So those guys are kind of in a bird's nest. So let's see here. I'm going to be able to do maximum damage to a lot of systems here. So why not? How many rooms can I get? The question is, can I get their weapons and their shields? Yes. So these guys are running around like crazy people. So 40 scrap. Shield dude, repair. Let's get you all back in here. Fairy, get back on there. I'll get you help repairing. I can't get to that distress beacon and back. I guess I'll have to hit the exit here. What I really should is up my reactor first. Let's get the download stores. Downloads! And it has a lot of weaponry. It has a whole lot of firepower. We can cloak out of some of it. I get 92% dodge in the cloak now, and more importantly, I should be able to take out that other burst laser. In fact, I should be able to take out the ship right away. So there we go. 36 scrap and 2 fuel. Oh, well, I could almost get a burst laser too, but I'm gonna have to... I just have nothing to sell other than an automated reloader. God, that is risky to try and take on the Federation fleet right here. Oh, that's risky. That is ballsy. Because I won't be able to use it I'll have to get 2 more system power. It's just not going to happen. Zoltan homeworlds or civilian sector. I could probably deal with Zoltans now better than I used to. Civilians are kind of a grab bag. I still don't particularly like fighting Zoltans though, but either way it's going to be lots of nebulas to choose from, so we'll just go civilian. See what we can get. We get a store straight away. Let's hit a few jumps and see what we can get. I just said see what we can get twice. Aid the Federation ship. There we go. So they've got a very powerful, scary weapon that we need to take down as soon as possible. Because those things are both slow loading. Fortune smiles upon me because I managed to hit twice and deactivate one of their weapons and make them scramble. But yeah, the second burst laser would be fantastic to have. Dodge it, thank you. But it doesn't look like, unless it's magically at this store after this fight, it's something that's probably not in the cards. So I just halberd beamed you twice. So this is a great fight music. I'm a fan of this soundtrack. I don't care if it feels repetitive, I'll keep saying it, because it's one of the best soundtracks I've heard in a game. It really fits. So we'll see if they're going to missile me again. Yes, they will. And let's time that dodge. That would have been right to the face. So you got your burst laser Mark III back on. And I got my halberd beam on your face. So 40 scrap, and we get a ton of scrap from that fight. And we get 2 stores. I'll actually go to this one first, because they're probably both connected, and there are a lot of nebulas to play in. It's actually a really nice civilian sector to go to if I'm trying to get some jumps. So drone control, long-range scanners, recharge booster, crew teleporter's okay. Let's go to the other store. So I have a feeling I can do better. Not really. Okay, well that's a shame. I'm gonna be starting to look for an additional weapon though. But I guess what we want for now, we're gonna be going over there and then we're gonna play in the nebula for a bit, is some reactor power. So that we can actually dodge things more, and then we are going to up our cloaking one more time. Oh my gosh, we can put all of that in there. So we get 2 shields, we get 3 cloaking. That's some good gaming. Good gaming. I don't know where that came from. Alright, so attack the ship. They cloak, they have a halberd beam, it's scary, but I can survive it now with my 2 shields that are constantly powered. So pew pew. You've got, that's a big ass laser. I just gotta hope that they can't dodge me all the time and they can't time the weapons for anything. See, this is gonna be the frustrating portion of the game until I get a better weapon. I'm just gonna be at the mercy of hitting them twice or not hitting them twice. I'm lucky I didn't get halberded there. So we're kind of at a standstill until I can get 2 consecutive hits on them. I'm just going to go ahead and try and cloak. Make sure I get my home run keys here. Good. Good, good, good. So knock down their shields a little bit, that's how we want to start this. I know I could do more system damage. Oh, they got a repair guy. Probably an Engie in there. So taking down their shields might actually be a non-starter. But if I go for their cockpit... There we go. Now I'm gonna get hits on them guaranteed. I'll see if I can take out their cloak next. So they're probably about to cloak right now. Well, you know what? After I fire these dual lasers, I can cloak too. God, you all just have so much repair going on tonight. See, I like beam weapons in this situation because they actually don't lower your cloak meter. But lasers do. Lasers like, hey, look guys, we're cloaked right here. So yeah, they must have an Engie in the cockpit. Or a super slug, I don't know. They must have Engies all over the damn place because everything's getting repaired in an instant. It feels like. Of course, this fight feels like it's been dragging on forever too. So let's see if we can end this. One or two more volleys. I think I've got you in a pretty tough spot. I don't think I need your surrender. Let's go and cloak, just to make sure that we're safe. Ugh. We're all cloaking, we're all just waiting to kill each other. There we go. Die, please. Thank you. So 3 fuel and 29 scrap. Okay, and see, we're trying to avoid as many ion storms as possible. So as much as I want to go through all these places, eventually I'll have to go through that center sector. So we're not going to do that. Automated drone. Whoa. This is some scary crap. And once again, I get to play the game of please actually hit. We're going to see if we can dodge out of this, because I don't want to get beamed. Ugh. It's going to be another one of these fights, isn't it? Until I can get a better weapon, it's going to be the race to who can hit somebody twice first. Oh, and their shield recharged in time too, so that's not good. Oh, ouchie. But nothing's on fire, I don't think. It stinks. But at least I know what I need to cloak out of now. So see if going that way they're not gonna be able to hit me now. I don't think that weapon's activated anymore. I think they can't hurt me now. So that's good news. Let's take them out like this. Yay! Albert beam, it's magic. Oh god, their laser's powering back up, and it's big and it's scary. So I guess this one does repair itself. I always wonder which ones do and which ones don't, but it's about to be dead, so who cares? 44 scrap. Just give me a weapon. So I've got no ion storms there, so I'll get the jump quite a bit and avoid some rebel pursuit. Okay, long-range scanners to track them. Okay, however, it's enough to get coordinates to find the ship in an empty hull alongside stripped of functioning components. So 43 scrap. We could jump to that store one more time and buy something like a crew transporter or some fuel, but I actually think we're okay, and I'm just gonna kinda sit on some of the stuff. If I can get a better weapon, that'd be great. If not, I'm just going to upgrade my shields. Okay, and I should probably repair my door while I'm here. See my crew, have any of them been hurt? I don't think so. I think they're just all systems that took damage from that scary burst laser. So nothing there. I'm really hoping one of those surrounding sectors is a store. But if it's not, it's not. So I feel like we could have, maybe looking at the map, maybe we could have gotten a lot more jumps out of this sector than we're in fact getting, but we'll make it work. No. Don't really need that. So we're just going to go ahead and swoop through these three and see if it's really as empty as it looks. A, the civilian ship. Let's engage the pirate who has a lot of weaponry again. And because I'm pretty much an all-human crew, boarding's not a great thing for me to do. Okay, let's just go ahead and dodge those, please. Good news, guys. I can do a lot of damage to you right now. Oh, beautiful. Not enough to totally knock him out, but that was a great shot. And you're dead. Pretty much. So, a civilian ship, and we get a Pegasus missile, so that's something I can work with. I really like the Pegasus missile, and I actually don't think I've had too much of an opportunity to use it in these Let's Plays. The quality that I really like is that it is a 2-shot, 2-damage missile. It takes a long time to charge, but, you know, this is a really interesting layout, if I do say. I'd kind of prefer to have a few lasers to try and knock down shields, but the Pegasus, I might be able to work with that. So, we would have to get 3 more ship power, which means a long time waiting, but we are sitting on a lot of missiles. But one of the really nice things about the ship, though, is that you don't have to save up 150 scrap to buy cloaking. So I'm not taking that offer. We're just going to go over here and see what's connected to what. 5 damage repair, sounds good to me. And look, there's another store. Another store, another nebula. I'm probably not going to get both, so we might be able to get something better weapon-wise. No, but we will get a scrap recovery arm and stealth weapons. That's a tough choice. Just a flat 15% improvement, 15% more hits, or I stay cloaked longer when I use the dual laser or whatever other lasers I get. I think I'm really just going to have to get rid of the automated reloader and go with these two. While we're here, let's just get 20 fuel and our last repairs. What are we going to do for our ship? We're going to upgrade our shields next. It'd probably behoove me to get a crew teleporter. I mean, I don't have a great set of boarding crew people, but at least now I have it. It's good for events. It's good just in general if something's kind of concluding and I need 2 crew members to push me over the edge. So let's exit. I'd rather have 3 shields, and I can get to that eventually. Board the station and look for survivors. Alright. You find a source of the signal, a lone survivor locked himself in a storage closet. You quickly retreat with him in tow. So once again, people aren't dying for once. It is all about the human crew today. Well, you know what? We have a boarding party. Jones has some combat experience. So it's all humanity all the time. So, slow-controlled nebula or uncharted nebula, and we have no choice over what's left. I am not going to play with me with some slugs today. So what's really going to be interesting to me now is how am I going to deal with some of this damage for the halberd beam. Attack the pirate. So engage weaponry. Let's go ahead and get you all dropped in here first. We'll take out our oxygen system for now. And charge up the med bay. Right, so we're just waiting on our lasers. Probably should have waited a little bit to, well, no, I'm okay. I really want to hurt their weapon systems, so we'll just go like this and do a 4-shot. Wow, I actually didn't hurt their weapons. Oh my gosh. We shouldn't be dying in there. There should be oxygen in there. Why is there no oxygen in that room? Weird. Alright. Just gotta get 2 more hits. Let's see if we can knock. Yes! So that was a long charge that just got knocked out there. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. So Ariel, back to your station. Jones, let's go indie style. I don't know, maybe I'll be able to board this ship and do some damage. Or maybe I'll get hit with 3 shots. It would be good if I actually had my shields up and stuff. They have no med bay, so... I'd feel a lot more confident if I had a level 2 teleporter. Oh man, those things are hitting a little better this time. Maybe if I hit their shields next time, it's just that their shields are so far from the rest of their systems. We are just going to cloak out this. I'm tired of taking cheap hits. We are actually going to go after their shields this time. No, we're not, because we're going to miss completely. So we're playing this conservatively. If I could see who was in the ship, that might actually really help me in terms of... Oh wait. We'll do this. So that way I can just try and do some damage to their cockpit as well. Especially now if they're trying to escape and their FTL is delayed. I think I'm going to board them. Worst case scenario is actually that I lose all of my crew because they're nearly dead. So let's not do that. I should be able to take them out next time. Good dodging, thank you. Good show, little ship. Please hit. Good. Okay, how many rooms am I going to damage here? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make sure we actually hit 4 rooms. There we go. Just so we're safe. Nope. Not worth surrendering. Because their big laser got 1 shot off. I got 52 scrap and nothing else. But you know what? I will take 52 scrap. Because that means... Well, if we find a store, that'll be excellent, but I need to start thinking of some good ways to power my weapons, but I think I'm thinking more defensively first. Well, I really want to up my shields, so we'll see what the next few jumps hold for us. Then we're going to go shields and weapons, and we're going to do some Pegasus fire on shield systems. Okay, so this transgression will be overlooked. Nebula, very dangerous next time. Humans all die. Well, at least we're all humans this time, so that's accurate, but there won't be a next time. Har har. Where did they land? You are in the wrong room. Now, if I had a level 2 transporter, I'd feel a little more inclined to work with these guys. So they can't hurt me with that. And they don't have a med bag. Looks like we're just going for this play. So they actually got my doors down. That was close. We're gonna cloak that. Move you in here and vent out the shield room. Getting some very fortunate missing there. Let's do a little more damage. Good. So y'all really want to fight in my med bay? Okay. Because you're about to die anyway, we'll take the combat experience, thank you. So now we just gotta wait for our beams to heal and... Good. Wow, that was some good shooting. My dual lasers somehow pierced their shields. I don't know how in the world that happened, but I will gladly enjoy that. Let's call that an error in my favor. I've never seen dual lasers pierce a shield before, unless it was because they like busted 2 holes or something. But I have no idea, to be perfectly honest. So you guys get back over here. Shield bro, get to the shields. Guess I don't need level 3 cloak all the time, but it is so good. So let's go this way. We're floating in space. I really hope this is connected to one of those two, or I'm going to miss out on an achievement that I really should be getting. Okay, attack the pirate. Okay, so move in to engage. That drone would eat some Pegasus missiles, but probably not both of them. I guess the better question is, can I actually hurt them with what I have? I don't know if that's the one that shoots down lasers, but I guess we're about to find out. Yeah, it is. So we're gonna do this another way. It's actually a really tough one for me to crack here. We're gonna try and take down their drone control. I'd love to board them, but they have a med bay. And I don't have a lot of combat experience, and I can't, quite frankly, see what's going on in their ship. So... suck. I'm not gonna sit around for that. Let's go back here for a minute. So am I really gonna be pitch and hold to go through here? Alright, well it looks like we're taking on some rebels, boys and girls, because I really want to be able to say, hey, I got to level 8 without a star, and all I got is this stupid t-shirt. Okay, so my shield's gonna take damage, that sucks. But it could be worse. And since we know we're going to be fighting some rebel ships in a minute, we're going to have to upgrade accordingly. As much as it might be stupid for me to say, take on rebellion ships, that's what we're going to do. Hooray, ill-advised action that you can yell at and say, hey, well, why are you doing that to yourself? Just play with the stealth cruiser and get it next time. So Ariel, get over there. Jones, get over there. Maybe one day I'll actually use my transporter and board somebody. But for now, we are going to upgrade that. So now we have 3 shields if we need it. The scary thing's going to be 2 jumps at least through the rebel fleet. And we have an ion storm all of a sudden. What? I don't know if that just... That would be hilariously ironic if suddenly I don't get the achievement because of that. So somehow they have 3 shields. I think we're just gonna say F this and jump through stuff, because I think I just killed that achievement. Okay. So all I gotta do is watch my shields charge. Let's get that even faster, because I'm not gonna fire on them. Just hope to God they don't shoot out my cockpit. Okay, so I'll take 1 cloak damage, that's fine. I'll give myself oxygen. Ugh. 2 damage to the O2. Well, it looks like we're going this way, and it looks like we're going through that spot because we'd have to jump all the way back. Hyper jumping away is one way to miss fun times with missiles, and suddenly I have rooms without oxygen again. That's kind of screwed up. Okay, so I think one of our ship's inherent weaknesses has been a little exposed if we're looking to make it to the end game. That being that we need a way to deal with shields. So I'm going to say, go here first. If we can get some scrap, great. But there's nothing. Looks like we have no choice but to go through this ion storm, and hopefully it's not a dead end, or else we are in deep trouble. Okay. Engines. I do not want to fight somebody here. So let's get the hell out. Good. Alright, so before you have time, you can fade into the nebula. So I'm going to teleport somebody on, and we get another crew member. It's an NG. That's not terrible. I mean, I'd prefer to have somebody who can fight when they board, but given the circumstances, I will take it. And look, we're not getting to Sector 8 anyway, because we're forced to fight through another one. So let's see, I'm gonna up my reactor first. And then we're gonna just kinda, well, first off, we're gonna hope that we don't asphyxiate, so I'm actually gonna up my reactor twice. And then our next goal is gonna be to get weapon power. 2 or 3 worth. I have not been fighting as many ships as I was hoping I would be. Okay, so suddenly we're back to no oxygen. Manually search the wreckage, and we get an unconscious passenger, and it's another human. So, cool. We're at a full crew, 1 NG and a bunch of dudes. And because we're not going to have a lot of opportunity to jump, it's just really going to be 3 jumps down. And we're getting a lot of trade events where I want a lot of kill ships with bad guys on it events. And see, this is just funny that I even went back and fought the rebels. I guess if you want that achievement, don't go through a place that's half the things are going to be ion storms. Repugnant, you're gonna die. So we get to play a game called I Don't Want to Suffocate first off. And I don't want to get pike beamed. They have one big scary weapon. I'm probably going to be able to get in time. So that's the good news. They resisted hull damage, who cares? So I can survive this. Rock ships are like candy, especially when they're on fire. So we don't even need cloaking anymore. In fact, this would probably be a good opportunity to board and get some combat experience, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do this instead. Terrible surrender offer. 25 scrap, get out of town. See, I'm getting 5 scrap per recovery arm now, so I really, really want to be getting more. So let's go ahead and jump. Feel a little like we got some catching up to do in Sector 7. So fortunately they have no shields. Unfortunately they have a boatload of weapons. What am I talking about? They had all kinds of stuff too. Because they can't do a lot with my halberd beam. Go ahead and fire all those, please. That makes it really convenient for what to dodge. In fact, I could have almost gotten the achievement for dodging a bunch of damage all at once. I don't know why I'm sitting and waiting to use this. So I do have stealth weapons. And they're going to take full damage. And they're going to ion my weapon system. That was a smart move, computer. Wow. Color me impressed. That was a really smart decision. Now I just have to hope they don't hit me. So, cloaked out of that one in time. I'll just have to hope that they don't kill me. Pew pew. So their system's on fire. I don't know if it'll stay on fire long enough to destroy it. But we'll never know. So, 32 scrap. Alright, we've been harassed non-stop by these scouts. So there we go. I'm rolling back in scrap again. Results in controlled sector. Sometimes you gotta do it.